Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the card book crafter, and as you may know, myself and Christine over at Christine Cards and Things were paired together for Alex over a Bullet for My Snail Mail channel. Both channels are in the description box below, and I'm sorry Alex if I didn't get that right. It's yeah, my brain doesn't always get it right. But they had a challenge to make, so you had to take an A4 notebook, you know, the sort of notebooks that they get at school, and you had to alter it. The only stipulation with the notebooks was there had to be a pocket somewhere in the front, a pocket somewhere in the back, and a pocket somewhere in the middle. So and then bling it up and make it as pretty as you like, and then put some goodies in to share with your swap partner. So I'm recording this just before I send this off to Christine. I have already received Christine. She got mine out nice and early, so it's when I came back from my holidays it was waiting for me, and I've been a very good crafter, and I have left it on the side in the craft room looking at me, but I've been really good and I haven't opened it yet. Because that was the other stipulation. You had to do a video and upload it for the 15th of July so everybody could see it. So hopefully this video is on the 16th of July, fingers crossed, and I've already opened and done the video for yesterday of what Christine sent to me. So if you haven't seen it, do pop over and have a look at that video, because I'm sure whatever Christine has sent over will be amazing. I've had some of Christine's projects before and they are fabulous. So this is what I've done to send to Christine. So I took my luckily I had some in my stash, because I was a bit worried about, oh, where am I going to find them, but I had a good mooch in my stash thinking, have I already got one? And I managed to find I already had one in my stash. It was covered in this rather naff, boring looking piece of card, which of course as a crafter I'm going to keep and maybe use in another project, but I wasn't impressed with this as a cover, so I took it off. Luckily I've got a long nose stapler somewhere. There it is. I've got a long nose stapler, so I was able to staple my pages back together, including the cover. So what I did is I took that off and used it as a template for this paper. Now this paper comes from the Happy Days collection, which I absolutely love. The papers are stunning. It was out, oh gosh, quite a few years ago, but I think lots of people loved it, and I loved it so much I bought 2 packs, and there's a CD and there was some stamps as well, so I got all of that as well. I don't know whether I got all of it, but I got a lot of it. So you've got some really, I think, really gorgeous papers in there. The theme for the projects had to be summertime, and I always think these always make me smile and think of summer, these papers, especially with the cherries and the bottle tops on the papers. As you can see, I keep every scrap because I love it so much. So yeah, and there's even the cans, which I find a bit weird, but there's even cans of stuff on there, and tickets and some gorgeous papers. Love that paper. And this one's all cars. Is this one stuck in or is it upside down? No, there you go. Yeah, so that one's all cars as well, all very sort of 50s inspired paper pack. So yeah, and I just absolutely love it. I've used it loads. I've used up 1 pack already. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? This is my 2nd pack and I've not got much left. So so I sacrificed some for this project. So yeah, so I took the original cover off and I've used this paper to make a new cover with a different spine to it. I kept the back, sorry, quite plain. Just put the with love and some pieces across here to make it look a little bit like a folder sort of thing. Don't know whether it's worked or not, but that's my thought processes. And then I cut out from that one page all these different ads and tickets and things. Some of them I've 3D'd up, so these ones are on what do you call them, foam pads, and the rest I've laid flat. One of the things I did remember was I have got this roll of tickets in my stash. Picked it up from Tiger about it was before the pandemic, wasn't it? So probably about 5-6 years ago. Yeah, I think it was about 5 years ago. I think it was 99p, and I've used loads on it, so you can imagine how much was on it before. And I've used a lot of these little tickets throughout the project as well, just because they are very sunny and really just make me smile. So as you can see, I've used some on the front as well. Then you open it up, so you've got the front pocket, which I've stuffed full of goodies for Christine. So there's my pocket. I did wonder about inking up the edges, but decided against it in the end, just because I love those papers so much. So there's some decoupage pads in there, there's some toppers, and another, I thought those were quite cute actually, those the enchanted swan, those with I think that's elastic through it, might not be, but I think so, and a embossing folder in the front. Then you open it up again, so you've got the pages. I've left the pages fairly blank so that Christine can use it as a notebook, but I have added a little bit on some of the pages as you go through, just to kind of tie in with the theme. So that one's got the bottle top on, that one says Daddy Cool, the bottle top on, and then some of them have got the ice cream ticket on as well. I've put that in as well as a sort of what do you call it, let me tidy it up actually, as a sort of a page mark as well, but Christine can obviously use it however she wants to. So that's in there. I had from the covers, I had some paper left over, and I thought it's a shame to not use it, so I've put another pocket in, an extra pocket that's part way to the middle, that's not quite in the middle, and then I've added some little bits and bobs in there as well. So there's some felts, flowers, there's some pocketbook of stickers. These ones are all butterflies and flowers, and this is a turn it that way around, this is, it's Easter, I know it's not summer, and the theme of the project is summer, but I couldn't resist popping in some stencils as well. So this says Happy Easter, and then it's a chicken on a nest with a couple of Easter eggs, and it fits just beautifully into that pocket, so I couldn't not add it. So let's pop that back in like that, and there's the flowers, and get that in. There we go. The problem with the stencils is they catch a little bit, and then you've got the sticker book, which instead of putting it all the way in, I've just hooked it onto the back of the pocket here like that, so it sort of overlays. And then I've put a little bit of decoration on both sides as well, just to do that. And then some more papers that oh yes, I have decorated, that's right, I decorated every other one, so there's a little something on every other page. Didn't want to put too much in, because I know if there's too much in, like if you try to write on this side now, your pen's going to be going all over, because there's all these pockets stuffed full of stuff that are a bit more 3D than the pen will like. So, and then you get to the middle, and that was the other thing, was you had to have a middle pocket as well. So what I've done is I've taken, when I took the notebook apart, I took the 2 middle pages and just cut from the top down like that, and then glued to the side and the bottom to create a pocket. And then, because that's obviously not very thick paper, I've then covered it with some more of the card from the Happy Days collection and decorated that up as well. And then I've put some goodies inside. So there's some vellum papers, there's a gold and very rich looking when you get them out of the packet, and some stamps. And then I've left the middle fairly plain. I didn't want to put too much. I wanted to put some decoration on, but I didn't want to put too much on, because again, when you're writing, you know, if you can imagine lying that flat and then writing on that page, and if there's lots of bumpy stuff underneath, and I didn't want that. I wanted Christine to be able to use this notebook. So I've kept the internal decorations quite flat. So that's the other pocket, and I've added some butterflies. I think everyone loves these butterflies. There's some stamps, and oh, there should be 2. Oh yes, oh, wonder where that had gone for a minute. So yes, so some butterflies, some Gemini stamps, and aren't they cute? All those banners and balloons and everything, and then some dies as well that I've popped in. So that's those. And then you've got more pages here with some more decorations, and this time I put the decorations on this side just to make it a bit different. Then I've got the other side of that that other pocket. So again, you've got all these acrylic flowers on there, and I love these are so pretty. And I've got loads of them, so I thought I've got quite a few in this colour, so I thought I'd give one to Christine, and I've decorated that up as well. And on this side I've got some flat back beads and 2 more stencils. I won't get them out because they do catch on the papers as you try to put them back in, so I won't get them out, but those are both Easter stencils as well. And again, I've decorated that side. More papers for notes and things, so the rest of the notebook, and then the back is another pocket. So again, I've tried to keep it quite some symmetry to it. So this back pocket is the same as this back pocket. This back pocket I've used the same, so this paper is used on here, this paper's used here, this paper is the flip side of this paper. So I've tried to keep it, and then I've got the bits across the bottom, so I've tried to keep it quite sort of same, not samey, but you know, sort of matching, if I'm explaining right. So this pocket goes all the way through, and this pocket is the same as the front pocket. So yeah, and then I've got some rub-ons, so those are American Sports, and there's some chipboard in there as well. That's part of the botanical collection. I love these papers. Now these are tie-dye papers, and whenever I think of tie-dye, I think of tie-dye t-shirts and festivals and the like, and you have to have a festival in the summer. So that's gone in there. And then I'd forgotten I had these until I was having a rummage through my stash, and you've got some pineapple, a pineapple and a cactus in there as well, and that's MDF, I think it is MDF on there, so that goes in there as well. So a few goodies, and I hope that Christine likes the project. I have had a scout through my stash, so I found some tissue I'm going to wrap it up in, and I found some beautiful ribbon that's hopefully all in the summer scheme, so I'm going to wrap it all up and get it into the post for Christine before, I think it was the 30th of June they had to be in the post, so I need to get it in the post before then. And yeah, and then I'm looking forward to opening the one that Christine sent me. Been very good. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold out, but I have been good so far. So yeah, so all there is for me to do now is to wrap it up and get it in the post. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Oh, and do check out both Christine's and Alex's channels. Links are in the description box below. Okay, take care. Bye for now.